care about winning. I gotta.
You want to win it all. That's the only thing you care about right now.
I go to Tampa.
You go to Tampa. Could you imagine? Evans, Godwin, Jones, Beckham, Brady.
Yeah. He's already in Miami. We know Odell is in Miami. He was at the Heat game the other night. It's like a short trip up.
Yeah.
He's already right there.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. And you get a chance to play with Brady.
TJ Jefferson, where do you go? Where do you go? Where do you go?
Do you even need to ask me this question?
Do you really go there? Is that your choice? You think you're Odell Beckham? You're not TJ Jefferson.
That's hard.
Who shows up on the Rich Eisen show, sitting in front of a Dallas Cowboys, blankets, banner, whatever that is. Where's your whiteboard? It's never within reach.
Well, it got tampered with the other day, and I'm very
What do you
upset.
mean it got tampered with? Did you erase it?
Somebody put "Go Pack Go" on it. All right, and I know who did it too, Jose. Okay, I know who did it, so I'm leaving it over there. Rich, I would selfishly, I'd say come to my team, but Brockman makes a good point. But also, like, if you're someone who wants to do something that hasn't been done, even though it has been done,
yes,
maybe you go join those Dolphins. I mean, they're pretty wide receiver heavy though, so I guess that would be it. Yeah,
Jalen Waddle.
But
Sherfield has been catching some balls.
Cedric Wilson is still there. They are
Odell.
They're wide receiver heavy. Brockman makes a great point. It's like, who better to hitch your wagon to than a guy who's already been to the promised land, if I could quote Brother Jefferson real quick.
Yeah.
So many times. Tom Brady,
I don't know.
Selfishly, Dallas, but I mean, if you want that ring, maybe you look at Tom.
If you want to make the biggest splash and have a shot to win, Dallas is it. Dallas is it. The star on the side of your helmet, Jerry's already saying it's additive.
Jerry wants it, man.
Of course it's additive. Can you imagine they're like, don't go to Dallas. Like, fans of Cowboys, like, don't come here because you're going to stunt CeeDee Lamb's growth. As a matter of fact, CeeDee Lamb's growth might be stunted by the fact that Michael Gallup isn't particularly healthy.
Yeah.
Right?
No one's growth gets stunted.
No, you need a second receiver. Of course.
Talented people.
Michael Irvin would disagree. I don't know how he felt about Alvin Harper Jr.
I would think that Michael Irvin would look at those three things that he got and realize without Alvin Harper, he wouldn't have those. So,
but the star on the side of your helmet.
Yeah, man.
You want to get some run. And again, this is why I say he should do this every year. You wait till late November every year. Make your decision. You can be a free agent every year. You only play half the season. You make a nice chunk of change. I mean, you don't make the whole freight. And then you could be the mayor of Los Angeles. You could be the mayor of Dallas. You could be the mayor of wherever you want to go.
Then we'll start calling him Luke Cage, hero for hire. He can just go.
Yeah, he's the Luke Cage of the NFL.
Hero for hire.
But
I love it.
If you had to choose where to go, and you've got the quarterback who would know what to do, and you've got a defense that can play well, and you would also know that, like, where would you say you could get a home playoff game too? Right? Chiefs.
Or, wait a minute. I just had this thought.
Is one. Bills is another.
Guys, you know who
Von
needs help?
Miller can call him out. Hey, like Von and him were the ones who went to one spot, same spot last year.
You know who needs help, though?
Mm-hmm.
Lamar
needs help.
Well, the Ravens.
Lamar's never had an LBJ on his team, man.
The Ravens have reached to Deshaun Jackson for this purpose.
Right.
Yeah, but also... Actually, I would like to see Lamar I want to see Lamar with some playmakers, man.
Odell.
If he doesn't come to Dallas, I want him to hook up with Lamar.
LJ OBJ.
That's what I want to see. I want Lamar to have some help.
It would be dynamite.
Mark Andrews, young bull Isaiah Likely.
Let's go. But I got to tell you, put it all together, and I think Brockman's right. You go to Tampa. Come off the bye week.
Odell has
7
options.
games to go. You got your home game. You got your home game in the playoffs.
Got your home game.
You got your home game in the playoffs, and then what? Let's ride. Where are you going to go? Brady strolls into Philadelphia. What's going to happen there? What do you think they're going to blink? Brady strolls into Minnesota. Brady versus Kirk Cousins. You don't think?
Who are you going to take? Yeah, who are you taking to that game? Come on.
That's what everybody. I will button this up with this.
NBC will put that game in prime time. We know what happened.
By the way, think about that, though. Jefferson Thielen, Beckham Jr.
What, Minnesota, you mean?
I'm just saying. I'm just looking at teams where, like, you add him to the mix, and it's just like, yo, those three, that's devastating right there. But, Rich, here's the deal. He's got options. He also has to make the right choice because the wrong choice changes everything. I'll give you a quick story if I can. 1998, Ashton comes to L.A. He gets
Ashton
Kutcher.
Yes.
He gets offered 2 TV shows in the same day, okay? One of the TV shows is about a bunch of kids in a basement in middle America hanging out. The other is with Bo Derek, who everybody knows. You would think that you would choose a show with Bo Derek, but it was about surfing cowboys. Now, him being from Iowa, he goes, I don't know any cowboys that surf. I think this is kind of off.
So he chose the 70s show?
Chose this, yeah.
Over the Bo Derek surfing cowboy?
Which lasted, I think, 3 episodes, and that 70 show went 8 years.
Look that up.
Jeez.
So it's all about making that right choice.
No, I understand. So it's the difference between that 70s show and the
surfing Bo Derek cowboy show.
Glenn Powell told us yesterday, met with Tom Cruise. Hey, what type of career do you want to have?
Yeah.
I want to be you. Well, it's about choosing the right movie and making your part great.
Yes.
Wind on Water was the name of that TV.
Wind on the
great
Water.
job, Mike.
Yes.
That was right there.
Who is Bo Derek's co-star? Who took that gig instead of Ashton Kutcher?
Hang on. IMDb.
Wind on the Water. Hold on, I got it.
Wind on the
William
Water.
Gregory Lee and Megan Perry.
Look out.
She looks good in a cowboy hat, I'm not going to lie. I mean,
Well, great analogy. I appreciate it. I will just say this. I will just say this one last thing, because again, I just saw them in Germany and all that stuff. Everybody thinks that Brady and the Bucs can be had, and I understand why you would think that. Weeks 2 through 10, weeks through to 9, or weeks through to 9 and 58 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Totally understand why you think they're beatable. You hear Bruce Arians even said today, and by the way, I hope, Bruce, you're feeling well. Apparently he was hospitalized for 4 days with chest pains, and he was diagnosed with myocarditis. Hope you are well, Bruce. He also said nobody was going to say that Brady didn't play well, but he didn't play well. It was all
okay, Bruce.
It was all team effort and not performing very well. But what happens when Tom Brady shows up in your house in the playoffs?
I don't want that.
What are you going to say?
I don't want that.
What are you all going to say?
Well, no, please, Minnesota, go away.
Minnesota fans, with all due respect, know what it's like to have just one loss and then see ya. They already know that. Okay.
Thanks, Gary.
And yeah, there's the power rankings.
There are many like it, but this one is mine. Power rankings.
Ah, yes, fresh back from Germany. I am jet lagged. I am still sleeping off the beer and pretzels and the Wiener Schnitzel, but I still have a clear mind.
Guten Morgen.
Full heart, clear eyes. Power rankings, can't lose. One new team on it. Somebody fell off it. Who fell off it? Not the Titans. They're 10. They're 10. Titans still 10. They're no change. You know what the Titans are? You know who Mike Vrabel is? Mike Vrabel is the MacGyver of coaches. He could just take whatever's around and make something blow up in your face.
Like a piece of gum,
whatever it
a
is.
hockey ticket.
Or you know what he is too? He's got the Titans lem, and he's trying to figure out what pieces can get back together so he can safely get back to Earth successfully. That's what he's doing.
Apollo 13
I don't
reference.
know. It doesn't matter who's in there and who's not. They're winning. Yeah, and they got one rocket. His name is Derrick Henry. Boy, that's a big Thursday night game, huh? Tennessee at Green Bay. Talk about that, obviously, tomorrow. Number 9 on the list, no change. I'm still got the Giants here. I still have the Giants here, and I'm glad.
7-2. They can't move up?
Nope. They're not moving up.
Wow, the disrespect is real,
It is
Mike.
not that real. It's not real, and it's not disrespectful. It's not disrespectful. I need to see. Dude, you're struggling against Houston. Like the pieces outside. What happens when they face a team that can really shut down somebody? Let's see. Who have they faced in the last month or so that could just shut down Saquon and say, all right, Daniel Jones, you beat us? I need to see it.
Wow.
But they're still a top 10 team in the NFL because they keep winning games, and the defense looks pretty good. And Saquon is an MVP candidate. But honestly, Baltimore's that team, and they beat them. So kudos to them. But at Jacksonville, at Seattle, they lost.